works in a tailor shop and has been working for a long time. She has a few colleagues that works together with her. And as a tailor, she would deal with the sewing machine and mostly sit to prepare for the customers' orders. After all this time, Siti felt pain in her lower back for the past 3 days and often felt fatigue. She is having a hard time bending forward, which hinders her work. And then she decided to consult with the physicians to encounter her problem. It turns out that Siti has been diagnosed with a lower back injury due to her improper posture body and the high blood pressure due to the stress, which makes her body often feels fatigue. But luckily, her problem is not serious and can be treated. Let's meet with Mr. Alif, a certified industrial hygienist. Industrial hygienists do analyze, identify, and measure the workplace hazards or stresses that can cause the sickness, impaired health, or significant discomfort in the workers through the chemical, physical, ergonomic, or biological exposure.
Hi Mr. Alif, I'm Siti. Hi Siti, how can I help you? Can you help me to make sure my workplace is safe from hazard? Sure Siti, that's my responsibilities to care each other from the hazards and protect anyone's health in the workplace. Step 1. Consider 3 main types of hazards. Hazard is things that cause harm to workers' muscles and bones, such as heavy lifting, repetitive movement, and poor posture. Physical hazard is environmental factors that can cause injuries or permanent disability to workers without touching them, such as noise and vibration from the sewing machine. Psychosocial hazard is a occupational hazard that has an impact on workers' psychological, such as long working hours, fatigue, and excessive workload. Step 2. Analyze the risk. Do you know that the risk level can be calculated by multiplying the likelihood and severity? Likelihood scale starts with grade 1, which is very unlikely to happen, and grade 5, which is probability to happen is most likely. Severity scale starts with grade 1, which is trivial, and lasts with grade 5, which is sudden disaster or fatal. Step 3. Hierarchy of control. Used to determine how to implement reliable and effective hazard and risk control system, such as elimination, substitution, engineering controls, administrative controls, and PPE. Elimination is the highest level of protection by physically remove the hazard, followed by replace the hazard, then isolate people from the hazard, then change the way people work, and lastly protect the worker with personal protective equipment. Noise and vibration hazard can cause hearing loss and hand-eye vibration syndrome to the workers. Based on the hierarchy of control, we can eliminate the hazard by removing parts or machines that produce loud vibration and noise. Then, replace the parts that making loud noise with quieter ones. After that, install vibration absorber at the noisy working area. For the administrative control, rotate the workers among different tasks to reduce the exposure to noise and vibration. And lastly, provide PPE, which is wearing earplug.
For step 4, establish a low-cost solution. For economic hazard, first, provide the seat and the tables that match up well with the tailors to prevent their lower back pain. And second, maintain the proper body posture when sitting or lifting a load. And for the physical hazard, first, ensure the joining lighting in the working area station to prevent the eye fatigue. Second, put sharp objects and needles at the right place immediately after use. For psychosocial hazard, first, arrange a shift schedule for all the workers to reduce they being exposed to the hazards for a long time. And second, ensure the working place is always clean and tidy.
In future, there will be fewer injuries and fewer risks. Yeah, the workers know how to identify the possible risks and can avoid getting injuries. Now, safety of workers is granted.